is only one Kerry Altiero on the planet, and that's probably a good thing. I'm not sure we could put up with two. He's the owner and chef at Café Miranda in Rockland and the author of the cookbook, The Best Comfort Food on the Planet. And he's back with us in the 207 Kitchen at Home Main Studios. What is on the menu, sir?
Pasta chicken. Guess what's in it?
I got it. Let's
okay,
proceed.
That's it. Let's get on with it. Okay, so this is what I call a cream of leftover dish. Yeah. This is something like my grandmother and my Aunt Florence, known as Auntie Fluffy, would do when I came over looking hungry as a young kid. And she would say, what do I have in the fridge? Oh, we're going to go through it just like that. Carrie, I have something for you.
We've got some pasta in the fridge.
We got some pasta in the fridge. We got some chicken. So what I'm doing with this beautiful chicken breast is I marinated it a little bit in a little bit of olive oil and garlic.
Right.
And then I'm tossing it in semolina flour with some dried oregano.
Nice.
So we're not exactly making fried chicken, but we're going to do. Stand back, sir. Is that enough? Good?
Oh, well, you say. It's your call.
All right, that's good. Well, fat, salt, let's keep doing it. So we're going to fry these up, and then we're going to build essentially a sauce and a pasta out of the good, nasty bits that are left in the bottom here. Like when you do a stir fry, and you have all the stuff that burns in the bottom and does all that great stuff.
Yes.
We're going to use all that here to build our pasta dish. So I call this a dirty pan dish. Okay, so we're sauteing, which in the French thing means to jump, because that's why you throw all that stuff up in the air. So essentially, we're going to brown up these chicken breasts. Now, what we use is a Bell & Evans all-natural chicken breast.
So how long does this take for folks who want to plan?
This is a 10-minute dish.
Okay.
And now what you need to do is have leftover pasta from the night before.
This would be in Aunt Fluffy's fridge.
Right. Rigatoni. We have some diced tomatoes from last night. We have some onion, because you always have to have onion. We have garlic. We have the Romano cheese.
Yes.
And then we have some fresh oregano, which is just a wonderful thing. You know, it's Greek cuisine, Italian cuisine. Stand back. We're going to do a little. They wanted a little flame, right?
Yes, we always like flame.
Oh,
flame is
better
good.
than that.
Flame is good.
Getting the onions browned up.
Right.
So essentially, we're going to do the chicken. We're going to take the chicken out. We're going to brown the onions with the garlic. We're going to add the tomato and all this stuff. And it's going to be this one pan, 10-minute pasta dish, because they told me to hurry up here because this is taking way too long.
And this is comfort food that is, as you said, the kind of thing when you would go in with your sad Basset eyes to your grandmother or your aunt, and they would make a dish like this. All right, so we've given the chicken a chance to cook a little bit, and you've added some of your pasta.
And we added the onions and mushrooms, and we browned that up. And because we're dealing with a non-commercial burner, and I'm making two here, we have to do some adjustments. So essentially what we're doing is we're going to brown all of this up. And essentially, you know, the pasta you have from the day before, even though it's been cooked once or twice, then it's still going to be fine, because you're not putting any moisture into it. You're frying it and making it crispy. So it's a whole other textural thing that people will say, wow, that's really an interesting technique. And you can say, yep, leftovers. Right. Okay, so we got the chicken that's browning here. Well, the chicken's almost done. We have some browning on the rigatoni, so we're going to add some of our tomato product over here. This is just diced tomatoes with some of the tomato juice. We're going to add red pepper flakes for that spicy specialness. Salt and pepper, because you have to. Okay, so then we have all the stuff in here. This is all working. We're going to add some ricotta over here. We're just going to get this. Now, we're not going to make this a homogeneous bit. It's going to be like kind of chunky, right? Because it's country style. We're going, you know, out in the country. We're going to add a little bit of Romano cheese. And then we have the fun part, which is getting some greens in here. This is the healthy part, right? We're going to put that in there. And it looks like, you know, I'm kind of indiscriminately adding things. We added the oregano. Whole things. Why do we do the whole oregano?
Because the stem has flavor.
Right, and I don't want to pick all this stuff. I am, again, lazy.
That's work. That would be work.
Okay, we're going to do the flip here. Stand back.
All right.
Okay.
Do your thing. That's why we're paying you the big bucks.
To jump. Like that. And what we've done, essentially, is just warmed all the stuff up, and we're leaving it be chunky like this. So you get the tomatoes on one fork bite. Like when you go out for Indian food, you just don't mix all the stuff in a bowl. You go, I want some of the raita, I want some of this. So this gives you the opportunity to check out different textures, different flavors.
And you know what? It looks really nice. It's a pretty looking dish. It's a rustic dish, but it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's ready to go?
Rustic pretty, yes.
All
Where's
right.
the plate? It's down here in the oven. And now we have the really intricate plating techniques that we often do at Miranda. Yeah, like that.
Wow.
So that is what you call your rustic dish. Now we'll do this. Give it a little fresh olive oil for that fruitiness. A little more salt and pepper around the edge. A little bit of parsley for color. It's just at home.
Ready to go, and the recipe is ready to go as well. You'll find it on our website. Go to newcentermaine.com/207, or to our app. You'll find the recipe for the chicken pasta dish, and you'll find more information on Café Miranda in Rockland. Kerry, thank you so much.
Rob, so great to be here. Thank you so much.
We are back in a moment.